Hey, how y'all doing out there in YouTube land? This is Stiletto coming at you from the Wild Wild West. I want to hope everybody has a great, happy New Year. New Year's fix to come up here in a minute. Today is December 28th, 2021. A few more days, it'll be New Year's. It'll be a new year. This is just going to be a really quick couple-minute video because I just want to put out there, has anybody heard the news? Yes, this is a news flash. The news. Has anybody heard the latest knife news? GSM has just bought out S.O.G, Studies and Observation Group. GSM now owns S.O.G knives. GSM owns S.O.G. Last year they bought, around the same time mind you, they bought Cold Steel. This year they bought S.O.G. That's why I have these out here. These are a couple of my favorite Cold Steels, and these are a couple of my favorite S.O.Gs. The S.O.G Kiku, the S.O.G Pentagon, the Cold Steel Tower, and the Cold Steel Recon 1. What do y'all think about that? I just want y'all to comment back and let me know what y'all think about that. We know what happened with Cold Steel when GSM bought them out, and they did a few good things, but then they did a few things that weren't so good too. You know, like using less expensive steels, the 4034, and putting lower quality steels in the Recon 1, and so I don't know. And coming out with the Oyabun 26T budget model. So I don't know, and using flexible handles and materials, and I don't know. But at least they did bring back some of the good ones, though, huh? They brought back the Holdout, the Tower. They did a few good things. And they continued the Ti-Lite Chris, and so they did some things I really like. But then again, they did some things I'm sort of on. I don't know about you guys, but anyway, my thought about the new takeover of S.O.G, and now that they own S.O.G and Cold Steel, is I would love to see the XR lock. Guess what? You know what I'm going to say, don't you? I bet you know what I'm going to say. Because they own both the lock types now, and they own both the knives and stuff. Why not take the Ti-Lite 6, and put, yes, I'm going to say it, an XR lock in it. An XR lock. A Ti-Lite with an XR lock. Why not? This is a Phil Boguszewski design. He's no longer with us. He's the one that designed this knife. It was originally a custom model. This was originally a handmade custom knife. Very expensive knife. And then Phil gave Cold Steel the rights to copy his design. The Cold Steel Ti-Lites, that came from him. So these were custom models, custom knives at one time. Search Phil Boguszewski, and search his custom knives, and you'll see what I'm saying. You'll see the Ti-Lite, a custom version of the Ti-Lite. But anyway, wouldn't this be cool if it had a XR lock? And you could open and close it with one hand, much like you can with this one. Wouldn't it be cool to have a Ti-Lite that could do this? Huh? With the XR lock? What do you think? It'd make a cool stiletto. That's what I think. I think it would make a super cool knife. I love the XR lock. XR lock rocks. And it's a strong axis lock too. It's not a weak lock. I love it. The XR lock rocks. Definitely think that might be a good idea. What do you guys think? Or what would you like to see happen if GSM, now that they own S.O.G and they own Cold Steel both, would you like to see them merge some designs and lock types? Bring maybe a triad lock over to a S.O.G knife, and bring a XR lock over to a triad knife or a knife that had a liner lock or something. I think it could be interesting. I honestly think it could be a really interesting merger if they're doing it to come out with new models and make new types of knives and stuff like that. If G.S. Simmons really wants to be a knife maker, I think that could be interesting because they have the power to be able to do that. They have the funds. So, I don't know. But if they're just doing it to take the companies over and run them in the ground, then I'm not down with that. I am totally not down with that. What do y'all think? Let me know. Hope y'all doing great. I'll see you next year. Peace.